Let's make a fossil-filled wonderland.
Yeah.
Wow. Really spared no
Yeah.
expense. Oh, don't you even sip my sap. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of
That's a
setting
present from Hugabug.
up. All its little hugga-babies are fighting you.
Oh no, it's
Ah! Its fragile little mind. Hey guys, it's Adam K. Swimming Bird, and welcome to Pokemon Sun. Joining us is my rival, Danielle.
Hello.
And this is part 21, so if you missed any episodes so far, please check those out. We're gonna sneak up and tap her on the shoulder as a hiker.
I was losing constantly, so I'm on a trip to find myself.
So last time we had our rival battle. You guys got to see Danielle's perspective in Pokemon Moon a little bit. And that was our fourth rival battle. We're also on the way down Route 8 to our fourth trial, so we're making decent progress here. We've got a backpacker with an Eevee. Aw. So you've got your Sylveon potential, and I've got my cute little bear now. But I ended up giving you my EVA because I wasn't really gonna use it. I'm wondering what's your other Eevee gonna turn into? Or you got a plan?
I really like Eevee by itself or an Umbreon. But,
We're headed towards the jungle where you gotta be careful because if you train your Eevee there, it'll turn into a
Yeah.
Leafeon. But I know
it's
some people
still an egg right now.
some people didn't want that to happen, and then But also, I forgot Eevee has its own Z move, so I don't know when we get that, but it might be good to keep an Eevee for a little bit. It's kind of tough because there's so many evolutions for it; it'll just evolve spontaneously sometimes. But
Well, that's almost what happened with Sylveon for me.
once you get those baby doll eyes, there we go.
I think about why I lost, but I don't dwell on it.
So I taught Bernard my new Stuffle Brick Break to give him a good fighting move, but you might have also noticed he has a new item on him.
Even if you dwell on your losses, tomorrow is a new day.
So I kind of went back. I was checking, between episodes to get my beans from the Pokepelago, and I decided, whoa, geez, some good eyesight on this
Got
rising
range.
star. Attacking from a high place to a low place is as easy as chopping down bamboo. So yeah, I went back to Route 1, and I found a Munchlax in that hidden little alcove behind the rocks, and I used Thief to steal some leftovers.
You stole its lunch.
It was just an apple core. It could eat better things. I'm helping its diet. Could eat a Bounsweet. No. So yeah, I have leftovers now on Bernard. I figured that would be a good item to hold for a Pokemon that's very defensive. He's awaiting my directions. We fed him a single rainbow bean, and he's already like halfway to perfectly in love with and
It's a
affectionate.
magic bean.
Yeah, it's just that good of a bean. But I think I'm going to take him into the trial, but the rest of my team right now, I'm kind of just training up because they're lower leveled. I think I'm going to completely switch out. I got to make sure I'm not bringing like my Mudbray or my Rockruff into there because it is a grass trial.
Yeah, and that trial is, you have to do it all in one shot. You can't leave in the middle, which I didn't realize, and then I was stuck with a team that wasn't that great. But
Well,
I managed to do it. Yay!
The trials, they mentioned that before. Like the first one we had, as soon as you get in that cave or the cavern, then you're like stuck doing the trial. But the other ones, it was like you go through an area and then right at the end before the totem was it. So they kind of switch it back on you and make you like have to do it all at once again. So it's a little tougher. I've heard people say that it might be one of the toughest ones in the game. So hopefully we'll do all right. I also gave this little guy Rock Tome. Or Tomb, however you want to say it. It's not a book. A Rock Tome. A good read. No. Rock Tomb, so it's got a nice rock move for flying types. Since it is part fighting, I wanted to make sure it could counter some of the flyers out there. And we're lowering its speed. Yeah. Eat those, and then turn them into tags.
Oh.
But I think he's the only one that I'm going to take in. The rest of the Pokemon I got to grab my Torracat, and maybe Dartrix would be good since it's grass type. You could.
Yeah, I didn't have any fire types with me. It was tough.
I'm hopeful that I can do okay because you beat it on your first try without having a team that was really ready.
I cursed the totem Pokemon.
You cursed it. Curse you, totem. I guess I wasn't able to make full use of the potential energy from being in a high place. He's like really overthinking it. But he's got that art of war going on. Okay, let me grab this. Can we even talk to him? Or has he got to...
You gotta go up there.
Get down here, you. Yeah, we're like a foot off the ground from him. Okay, there's a berry tree over there.
He's on a ledge. It's practically a different world.
The ability No Guard ensures that all attacks will hit. Yeah, even against Pokemon using Fly. I still want to... We technically have the ability to fly, but not the TM fly. Pokemon moves are divided. Okay, so it's talking about special and physical attacks. Let me swap my guys around here. So I did bring someone with me that a few of you wanted to see, and I've got a plan here. Ralph is joining the squad for a little bit. I probably won't bring him into the trial. What is with these rising star kids and standing on cliffs?
Trainer detected. I will now commence the attack.
Locking on.
Beep, beep, beep.
Okay, so we have another one. Looking all sassy up there on the ledge. This is Nicki, and she hopefully... Oh, uh-oh. Okay. I'm a little worried here because I was like, it's gotta be something that my Pyukumuku can do okay against, but this actually might work out. Okay, Miltank is pretty tough. So Pyukumuku has counter, and that's really its only attacking move other than bite that it can get. But guess what you can do with this? You can actually have one very powerful attack. We're so slow, so we're gonna get rolled out, but we got so much defense. Let's see if this will do it. It's super effective. And you guys get to see Pyukumuku using its innards to punch and kick.
Look at it.
It can also, if we had bide, I think I could do the breakneck blitz, and it runs really fast, even though it's a little sea cucumber. But this is ridiculous.
It has this tiny little squishy thing.
Yeah, they probably make great pillows. No, he did use his little stomping fist, and well, he hasn't really been trained at all, so I wasn't expecting that much. I wonder.
He tried.
You know what we could do here, because it's using rollout. I bet if we just countered these, it'll get so strong. But it's not going to do that much damage yet. Yeah, look at him. It's getting steaming mad. Okay, this next one
might work, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a Pokemon that I like the design, I like the kind of idea, but I just don't think I'm going to use it too much for videos because it is a little slower to have to do this manner of battling, but it worked out. Yeah, all right.
You gotta pet it.
I don't think we've pet him yet, have we? Jeez, that's a lot of experience for our little Ralph. Yeah, he's so slow, 7 speed.
An honorable defeat. I lost, but it was invigorating.
Okay. So
She's not a robot anymore, I guess.
Error. Oh.
Doesn't look like anything.
It's got a clump of kitty litter right on its forehead. Yeah, I don't think we've pet this one. Oh! Peace. Or V. All right, let me give it a good one because it hasn't gotten to eat yet. There we go. Aw. It's so happy. Yeah, I do wish it was a little different in how it battled, but at the same time, it might make for a good support Pokemon in a double battle, so I might use it again later.
Can I high five? Oh, it's too late.
Oh, we
okay.
could try that. Okay. Well, maybe after another battle, I'll try to go in there and do that. I am curious, because there's so few that can high five. It's like a lot of them have hands, but they have a little trouble with that, so let me...
Yeah.
I think we're a little far away from the Pokemon Center here, so I'm just going to heal up Ralph and keep going. This is going to be a gauntlet of trainers before we reach the trial, and even, a bunch of new Pokemon ahead, but only one major one on this route that we haven't gotten yet. Oh, I see something down there. Don't want to forget to talk to her. I'm going to grab a bunch of berries.
There's also like a patch of grass that didn't seem to be anything in there, unless I missed it.
So Stuffle is the big new one on this route, but you can still get Salandits and stuff. We saw a few of those last time.
I had climbed to a high place. I was hoping for a way to get down. So my thanks to you.
We snapped her out of it. She was like hypnotized or something.
But yeah, across the street there's like a patch of grass that I'm not sure why it's there.
I think all the stuff in this is the same, except for the very end of the route has a special Pokemon that is not it's not even found in a bush. You get to actually see the Pokemon, which is kind of rare and cool. But of course, gotta have Youngster here. They're just all over the place. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably switch the team up, but I still want to keep these guys from getting too under-leveled. A lot of the ones I used in my rival battle are kind of sitting on the sidelines. Hey! I've spotted a boy. Research! Research! I shall research the Pokemon! Okay, go do that over there.
He seems respectable scientist.
He's scaring me. He's a scientist Tyrone. And I noticed no matter what, even though we're on the side, we're battling in the middle of the street here. This is not very safe.
Oh no.
There's 2 blind corners behind us on either side. And, this might not be very good. I'm gonna try just to do a, quick Dragon Rage and see if that'll hit it down. So I think Archen is really strong, but it has that Defeatist. I think it's Defeatist is the ability. One of those, it's like, I think once it gets damaged, it doesn't do as much, so we might be able to take it out here if I'm quick enough. Let me try this. I know it's rock, but it's speeding up. Yeah, now he's using evasion tactics because he's like, uh-oh, you hurt me. So I got Flame Charge on. Yeah, that's not going to do much. That's okay. Another Dragon Rage probably would have done it. Now we're a little faster, so maybe we'll be fast enough. Oh, man, that thing is very quick. How did he get that? I know he's a scientist, but he found some fossils. Jeez.
There isn't a fossil restoration place, right?
I think I'm trying to remember. Oh no, that's gonna really hurt. We got it. Okay, I was gonna say, it's so evasive now, it's hard to hit. But we got it, he's got one more. But yeah, there's no fossils that are new this gen. I think they skipped the evolutions and the fossils this time around. But still a good bunch of Pokemon. I'm pretty happy with most of the new ones. But yeah, I don't know where he would have gotten these. He's got a little shield on. This might be a little easier because it's part steel, so can hit it with an ember, and hopefully... Oh no, it's not. It just hits it normally because it's rock plus steel. Hey, don't you... Guess what? You want to taunt me? You're in for a Inferno Overdrive. So let's try this out. Yeah, I have Flame Charge as well, so I'm not sure which would have been stronger. I should have looked at that. But because this is a special attacker, that I should probably be using Ember more often. But I do like Flame Charge, boosting that speed. I got it on my Trumbeak. I did a bunch of TM teaching between episodes, but Trumbeak, I'm really surprised that line can learn Flame Charge. It's kind of like the Fletchinder line from last gen.
Yeah, it seems like Trumbeak can learn a lot of like different types of moves.
Whoa.
So it's really turning out to be pretty useful.
Yeah, I'm very glad. I keep saying that because it keeps helping us out, but I was originally just gonna stick with my one bird that I started with, and then didn't realize how good that line would be. And he's really doing a lot of stuff to try to beat us down, but we might be able to take him out before it manages to actually even hit us. Yeah, got a crit. Good job, Robble. Definitely another one that I was like, I don't know if I'll use it. It's cool, but I present.
Broke his glasses.
Oh, jeez. I present the results of my research. This person's Pokemon strong. 5 out of 5. Okay. So yeah, why did we... I guess it was just too intense for him to handle, and it cracked under the pressure. A further research topic is how to defeat strong Pokemon. Okay. Ooh, you're not going to battle me, are you? There's this dude near here who says that he wants to make a whole theme park full of nothing but Pokemon restored from fossils.
What could go wrong?
Oh, can we do that there, maybe? Or the Fossil Restoration Center? Okay. So yeah, I was going to say, there's got to be a way to get fossils. Do I want to check that out, or do I want to... Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna heal. But yeah, that guy might be able to help us with that. He's building his Cretaceous gardens. So hopefully that'll open. Oh, I did hear kind of that's one of those things like the empty lots in the towns that people are theorizing maybe DLC that adds stuff, or maybe the sequel, like Stars or whatever it's gonna be called, will end up having more areas to go to, or like fleshed out stuff like they did with Platinum and some of the other third ones.
That would be cool.
Ralph actually leveled a good, I might put him on the bench for now and grab somebody else here before we check out the Pokemon Center. But I spotted a new Pokemon I don't think we've even seen walking around over to the side. Who needs a good level? We're heading into I might grab I was just talking about how Trumbeak is now able to use Flame Charge, so let's try that out. That seems like a good fit. And we'll talk to these guys. Do you know about Pokepelago? They really hammered that in already last episode. It's really fun if you deposit lots of Pokemon into your PC boxes. There are all kinds of isles to develop, and you can get lots of Pokebeans too. More than that stingy cafe guy will give you. There's this Pokemon called Comfey that you can find in Lush Jungle that can, well, if you clear Mallow's trial, you should spend some time searching for Pokemon in the jungle. Oh, we got a guy over here. You can ride Charizard, can't you? Then I'll give you a good tip. Open up your X menu with X. And then press R or push right to find the Pokepelago icon. You should give it a tap. We've done that already. Jeez.
They really want to make sure you find it.
So we've got a few more items because of the last trial. It feels like we just did a trial and a rival battle, but we're about to do more. I don't have much money left, so I might buy like a couple Dusk Balls.
Gotta use that amulet coin.
Yeah, I'm torn because I have an amulet coin. I could get more money from trainer battles, but I don't want to slow down the video by swapping it out constantly. So I'm going to stick with the items I have. Who do you think would win in a matchup between the Masked Royal and Crasher Wig? Oh, I think that's a gym leader from Gen 4. I'm trying to remember. Burble, burble, burble. Aw.
Naturally, there are lots of grass-type Pokemon in lush jungle. Do you know the types strong against grass? Fire, flying, and bug, to name a few.
So yeah, maybe I think Sappy Sam would be good. He's got Flame Charge, he's flying. My Torracat and probably my Cutie Fly would be pretty good to bring along into there. And yeah, I'm just trying to pick my team out. That'll probably be next episode though, because we've got a lot of trainers and places to explore. The Fossil Restoration Center. Let's make a fossil-filled wonderland.
Yeah.
Wow. Really spared no expense. Okay, welcome to the Dream Park, where dreams become reality and fossils become Pokemon. Someday this whole place is going to be filled to bursting with Pokemon from the ancient past. That's my dream for this, the Dream Park, to bring the ancient world back to life. He's probably...
I can't tell if eventually he's going to move and it'll be functional even though it's in a trailer, or...
I don't know. He's the closest trainer model they probably had to the guy from Jurassic Park. Rest in peace. Okay. Ooh. Oh, now that's very tempting to evolve and get our Alolan Raichu, but I'm going to wait a little bit. Not ready?
Not ready.
Yeah, we will do that eventually, but I've heard some people say that it's probably good to wait till we at least get Thunderbolt and certain moves and then evolve it, because I don't think it can learn moves once it evolves, just like a bunch of the Pokemon out there. So let's check out the office here. Another motel. There's like one on every island at least. Oh.
He's a terrible guard Pokemon, but my Snubble is still super cute.
Yeah, we keep seeing Snubbles all over the place.
I'm afraid we've got no vacancies today, especially not with that room 2 doors down being rented out non-stop all this time. The boy staying there paid up 2 years' worth of nights when he first got here, though he's not so free with the cash now as he used to be. Seems like Team Skull doesn't pay well enough to live off of.
A boy from Team Skull. Let's go drop in. Are they even gonna be here? Or let's see. Who's hanging out? Yep. What's up, buddy? Get out. Aw.
I don't know. It makes me laugh.
Oh no. Mounds of Malasada. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, the fact that he just has to stand there and he says get out, but he can't really make you leave.
He's all
and you're just running around watching his TV.
He's lonely. He's all home alone here. Okay, see ya, buddy. Aw. Yeah, I feel bad a little bit because he is kind of... That lady's like, I wish that angsty boy who's constantly angsting through the walls all night would move out, but... Okay, we got a dive ball and a beautiful view. What else is going on?
Well, that
here?
one Skullgirl called him homeless, and I don't know. Does a motel room not count?
I get. Well, he's just traveling around. He's a wanderer.
The swing is all in the hips. I put my hips into it when I take you on.
Don't hit me. Look at that. Ooh. Almost
Yeah,
looked like she winged me.
Practicing their golf swing in a parking lot?
I guess there's not... Yeah, they don't want to get attacked by Pokemon or accidentally smack a Stuffle or something. Golfer Maile. I think that's a city name. I can't remember. There's some town with that name. He's got a nice little TJ toe beans. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the Beauty, but with a golf club. But
pretty much.
That works. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, Dragon Rage, I should be relying on this more, because a flat 40 damage at this point in the game is just... That's going to be most of the health for a lot of these Pokemon. And hopefully...
Pretty good for now.
Yeah, look at that. So I don't even need to really use anything else. I like mixing it up sometimes, but I can't remember if there's like a move staling thing if you use a move too many times in a row. Ooh, that's not good though. How about we send somebody out who can take the hit and get a little bit of experience themselves. Go, Bernard! I keep wanting to say Bernard, but...
I want it, yeah, Bernard.
Bernard. Go, Bernard. All right, and we also have Brick Break for just such an occasion. Don't spill the stuffing all over the floor.
No.
I really can't tell if it's supposed to actually be a stuffed animal or... It's got to be alive, right?
Yeah.
Is this a Pinocchio situation where, like, all of them were granted life, or...
It's just imitating something.
There's probably a dog in there, because when it evolves, it looks like there's a guy hiding inside of the...
Even if I can triumph over myself in golf, when it comes to triumphing over my opponents in a match...
Aww. Well, you got anything else to say for yourself? It looked like it's another one of those where it cuts off, like she's going to say something else after.
Meowth looks for my golf ball and I lose it.
Okay.
It usually steals it, but...
That cheeky little poke. And, oh, it's her boyfriend over here. When it comes to golf or Pokemon, it's all about the performance. Yeah, it's weird there's a golfer class.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting. Maybe a lot of people play.
Oh.
There's not that much room,
Slug.
though. Golfer Alan. Although, my concept of someone playing golf in Hawaii is the characters on Lost playing it, but there's enough room, I guess. I just don't know if they have a bunch of golf courses. Like, there's not as much land as some areas.
Feels like a resort thing, but yeah, I don't know.
So we gotta hit this guy with something, maybe... I do have a couple fighting types in here that I might throw out. Brick Break is... I'm really glad that we got that early on, because that's just a nice, strong fighting move to have on so many different Pokemon. And without it, I don't know if Stuffle would have a fighting type move for a while. But I brought my crab out of retirement. No, he's not retired. He's just on the bench. But I haven't used him too much in a bit. Didn't use him in the last rival battle or anything. There we go, yeah. Just like what happens to me, my pup is just not strong enough to take a lot of these hits. What a miss! My performance was absolutely terrible. Looks like a burger pants there with that expression. Okay. Let's see what else he has to say. Just getting the ball in the hole. It's fun because it's so difficult. And, oh, another little kid here.
Those Wimpod always run away before I can nab one.
Aw.
And even if you catch up to one, they still try to distract you by dropping items they gathered, and then they run away again.
Ooh, so this is gonna be kind of tough here. There's the jungle. I'm gonna try this, so if we happen to be fast enough...
The reason that Maile is always looking for the best ingredients in Lush Jungle is actually because she wants to make Olivia say once and for all that her cooking is the best.
I like all these connected relationships. So
yeah,
yeah,
they're all friends.
there's, if we creep over here, we might be able to see it. I'm just gonna dash for it, because there's a Pokemon that we have to catch. Yeah, there it is! So this is Wimpod.
Yeah, you might want to use a quick ball if you
Ooh.
have it,
Okay.
because it has Wimp out, which, like, it'll escape
Okay,
if
so
you
yeah,
get it under a certain amount of health.
I think it's half or so, but yeah, it'll back out. It's kind of good if you're using or you have it as your team member, because you can swap between Pokemon when it gets injured easily without having to waste a turn. But at the same time, very tough to catch, like an Abra teleporting away. I hope this will work. Come on. Yeah, quick
Yay.
balls. Old Faithful. And they look really cool, too. Okay, so what am I gonna... I had a bunch of names for this, because it starts out really wimpy and shrimpy, and it's an isopod thing.
It's really cute.
It actually really looks like anyone's played Animal Crossing, you might have seen those little wharf roaches. I think it's partially based off a wharf roach, which is an isopod as well. This is the Turntail Pokemon. This Pokemon is a coward as it desperately
Aw.
dashes off. The flailing of its many legs leaves a sparkling clean path in its wake.
Don't call it names, Rotom.
Okay, so I had a couple names, because it does get some crazy armor. Like, it looks like a samurai when it evolves, and if it's based off of a wharf roach, I'm gonna name it Samuroach. So Samuroach is the newest member of the team, and I might actually use this little gal. Let's see, we'll give...
You gotta pet him.
Oh, okay.
You gotta pet it because it's like a bug puppy.
I'm gonna give Robble a break, and we can keep going here. Yeah, I guess we'll do that before we go too far. Oh, what did you leave? A big nugget. Whoa. Samuroach knew that I was in need of money, and it left a big nugget. I think that's a lot.
I think there was a Z cord, Zygarde thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at it.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's really cute.
Let me give it something good. We've got all these other patched beans. Oh, look at it. It's the little legs. I was not expecting this one to be as cute as it is.
Yeah, it's
It's
love
oh, don't touch those. Because it has the antennas and the kind of partially closed eyes, I really thought that it was gonna be a pre-evolution to Crabrawler at first. I even made I had that joke of like put the image of them together on Twitter, and I was like, be careful who you mess with in middle school, because it looks like it gets real tough. But yeah, let me give it one more bean, because it's a cute new member of the team. There we go. All right. Aww. Okay, so let's get out of here and see how it does. So I don't think it really learns much. It's kind of Magikarp-esque,
Yeah,
right?
it still has only 2 moves right now for me.
Okay, but is this its hidey hole?
Yeah.
Or okay, so I'm gonna jump in here. And I think we're almost to the end of this route, but if you guys remember way back in Route 5, there was some spots that we could go into, or we couldn't go into. Oh, jeez, they turned around and got me. Oh, which one? Is this the guy? Oh, no, this is the little kid.
I was born a karate genius, and I teach my moves to Pokemon.
Aw. I'm training together with the genius next to me in order to beat him. This is a cool little backstory to this duo. We've got this old man black belt and this little kid. Karate family, Samuel and Guy. Guy Sensei. But yeah, so we're going to be able to go on to the top part of Route 5 here, and there's a bunch of trainers there. And I think we can fight the attendant if we beat those, so plenty of time to train our Pokemon for the trial ahead. Uh-oh. This might not. I might keep Samuroach out because it'll wimp out if it gets into trouble, so
Yeah.
let's see. Oh. Well,
Yeah, it doesn't have much.
I'm gonna hit the one Machop that's a little stronger with a sand attack, and maybe that'll help out. But we gotta be careful because he's weak to fighting. So even though he's part fighting, he's also part normal. So we're gonna use some pocket sand tactics. Hopefully that'll do okay. Yeah, these guys aren't weak to fighting though. Oh no, they're ganging up on Bernard. Aw.
Bernard.
It's okay. Take a rest. Who would be good here? So, oh yeah, we brought Sappy Sam along, so this will work out. There we go. And if I happen to wimp out, I think I can throw my little Barnaby in, and he'll do okay. So I'm gonna focus on the one. We do have Flame Charge that I could use, but I'm gonna pluck these guys because that'll do a little bit more damage. Maybe they've got berries too. Probably not. It's usually like the ace trainers and stuff that have berries on there, or items just in general. Getting lots of experience for Samuroach already, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's tiny little...
It's real cute.
It's like a weird combo animal. Puppy and bug. Okay. Hopefully. I used to really... It kind of reminds me of another like little isopod insect, the potato bug, or whatever they're... Not potato bugs. The pill bugs. We used to call them potato bugs, but I think those are these weird cricket things that are scary. But anyways, the little pill bugs that you could roll up. Like,
roly-poly.
Yeah, I used to always turn over rocks and logs and look for those because I liked them a lot. And this kind of reminds me of
There's
those.
some that don't curl, and I remember accidentally hurting one.
That's not good.
And it made me really sad as
This
a
is the
small
happy
child.
land of Pokemon. Don't even... I guess we'll struggle bug just because we can, and I might be able to finish with a cool flame charge here.
Yeah,
Let's try
after
it
that
out.
I was always afraid to like touch them because I didn't want to hurt them.
Ooh, it's a little tougher than I was expecting. I should have plucked it, but I wanted to give Samuroach the chance. Oh, it's not very effective, but it did lower its special attack, which doesn't matter at all, probably. Man, they're really focusing on all my others. Ah, Sappy Sam. Yeah, if I had plucked, he would still be going. But that's okay. Let's give somebody else the experience. I like how they're just really like, this Wimpod. Don't even need to hit it at all. It's just kind of there. So we'll see. You know what I could do is, this is gonna be a little silly, but I'm gonna give Samuroach the pat on the back, the nice, like, you did it, buddy. Because it's gonna get the final hit here. So I just purposely switched so that it wouldn't attack. There we go. All right, good job. Look, it's the people that could be related but aren't really. Also, yeah, there's purple on Wimpod, so I kind of thought that was connected as well. We did it! All right.
I keep a smile even when my Pokemon and I lose. It reassures my Pokemon.
Even though he's like sad there. Master, sorry. I feel bad hurting his confidence, but the little kid seems like he handled it better. He was definitely digging in the litter box with that face. It's all in his mustache beard or whatever. Or hers.
I love it.
It's the bearded ladybug. There we go. I like to do, I don't know why it's like more satisfying to do like little bits and then get them all like in a row. Okay, good job. Your mustache is good. Oh, I forgot to, this definitely can't high five, right?
I don't think so. I couldn't.
Yeah, I doubt it. I was just gonna say, we need to try to, I have to remember to high five Pyukumuku if it's possible.
Yeah.
High fiving Pyukumuku sounds just like a trip in the light fantastic or something cool that you did. If you're strong, be just. I bow my head to my young partner.
I got to further devote myself to my karate.
I think we've done everything on Route 8 pretty much, other than heading into the jungle. And let me just just check if there's any. Oh, hey, what's this? Ah, water stone. We're getting all the stones. And I think I can, even though I'm on the back of a Lapras, I think we can just fly right on back to the Pokemon Center over here. Here we go. Charizard. It's so strange, yeah. I think with Tauros, I was like, oh, I want to use a Tauros and have that be my ride Pokemon. And then I caught a Tauros, so I'm like, okay. But then Charizard, it's like, I don't think we're really going to get a Charizard in this region.
Yeah.
It's just too rare. You can get a couple of the starters. I think the is it the Gen 5 and the Gen 2 starters from using the QR scanner things, but
Oh, yeah.
it is, I really, yeah, trying to focus on the new Pokemon, so I'm not too worried about that. I think I'm gonna see who we should have on our team here before we head into Route 5, because we got a couple that could use some level. That's probably pretty good. I think the rest of my guys are pretty much set to go. They're a little bit higher in the 20, like 21, almost 22. So we'll stick with these guys, and we'll head on down, because this does link around, right? Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I see it.
There you go.
Okay, so how do we get to... Oh, we have to go over a little bit, so this is just, yeah, down here. There's another one. I could try to... What if we just send it back to its hidey hole, and maybe it'll drop something? Aw, no.
Nope.
It didn't try to distract us, but we have that giant nugget, so I'll have to remember to cash that in later. So here we go, looping around, heading past the jungle, but not quite in it just yet. Yeah, there's the trial. So it kind of shows you don't want to go through those gates if you're not ready. Lush Jungle, designated trial site for the Island Challenge. And if we go around here, ooh, I want that. It's a distraction. Brooklet Hill. Yeah, it's weird that, oh no!
Yeah, those are
It bit my
along
shoes
this way.
with its big clown nose, I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah.
Little Diglett. I do have one, but I haven't really been using it. There's a couple of the Alolan forms that I do like, but I'm like, it's kind of tough to find a spot on the team for them.
Yeah.
So let's see if we... No, it's going to be a jerk because it knows that it's a little wimpy Wimpod. But maybe we can get away. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I like using repels when I've got all the Pokemon in a route, but then my natural thing to do is to put the weakest Pokemon first so it can get levels. Oh, I jumped down too far. Uh-oh. Are we all the way down now?
You can
or?
always just fly
Oh, yeah, okay.
back.
I'm gonna have to jump back there and get back up to the Pokemon Center. But yeah, I tend to put the weaker Pokemon as my first one, and then because of that, repels are not very effective because they can just, you know, always encounter your guys still. And then you run into Digletts, too, that are all popping out of... Those holes are for the Wimpods. How dare you guys steal them? No. I think Digletts are more common to see popping
Yeah.
out of there. And I do love the luxurious manes of a Alolan Dugtrio. It seems like it's pretty good, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, not too many spots on the team. Go, go, go before they get us. Oh, there's a kid over here. How you doing, little guy? Alola, I'm Caleb. Let's give each other a look at our Pokemon.
Wasn't there another Caleb
Yeah,
elsewhere?
I feel like maybe it's just one of those generations where there's lots of Calebs born. Youngster Caleb. I remember Youngster Anthony a lot because he was like, I'm Youngster Anthony, the Youngster Anthony. A Charjabug!
Yeah.
Man, I've been thinking about getting Grubbin back on the team just because I kind of like that line. And what do you guys think? Should Grubbin get off the bench?
He's retired.
He's taking a break. Let's see. Charjabug. I wonder who... We'll try Bernard because he needs to redeem himself a little bit. He got knocked out by a
We
double...
need you for one last job, Charjabug.
Yeah, I want to get a Charjabug, but I've heard it's one of those things like with Crabrawler that it'll be stuck in that stage for most of the game because you can't evolve it till pretty late. I think Crabrawler's even worse. It's like the very, very end that you have to be at. But yeah, Bug Electric is kind of cool. I know we both really love Joltik and Galvantula. Like, that's a really cool line.
Yeah.
So they've got more of them
They're
now.
so small.
This one just reminds me of the cat bus from Totoro. Let's see, what do we want to... If it's Bug, isn't it? I can't remember if it's going to be weak to this. There we go. Haha. And
It does
slow
look like it
down.
should be just like going down a track.
A little, yeah, I'm trying to think what a bug train track would look like. But if there was a tiny bug city, this would be the way to get around.
Yeah.
Hop on its back and just go for a ride. This is pretty tough. I've heard some people say that's partly why I'm tempted to still use Grubbin, even though it's going to be stuck as a Charjabug for a while. Because I've heard this is like really good stats for a mid-stage Pokemon. Like, it's pretty tough, and then you don't really get the final one till later, but you don't really need it. Pop some Eviolite on this thing, and it will just never die. Come on, pull those rocks off your tag. Where do they come from? I don't know, but I know where they go. Into the bug. But yeah, I think, so we got a couple trainers here. We're going to try to finish up all the trainers in the area so we can just focus on the trial next time. But by beating all the oh, we could go back to that one, I forgot. So you beat all the trainers on Route 5, there's somebody to fight, but also Route 8. They like to do that. Where they've been, giving you a challenge right at the end, and I think you get a reward for doing that, so usually worth doing. Good job, Bernard. He wants to learn Flail. Oh, that would be cute, but I don't know if it's worth it because it powers up when you get less HP. I think I'm good with what I got. Bite is kind of cool to have. So let's keep our old moves. And does he? Oh, nope. He put all of his levels into his one bug. Sorry, Caleb. Your Pokemon, so cool. Yeah, he was like, let's look at each other's Pokemon. My Pokemon, let me show you them. It's always so happy that this is the spirit Pokemon of our character because we're always smiling. But sometimes it gets sad. Oh no, I dropped the cotton swab. Don't eat that, even though probably would naturally go really well with this one. There you go. I'll give you a bean. I can't give out all of the kind of extra beans that are patterned because then everyone's gonna want one. But we're just talking about the fact that the trainer, a lot of people have kind of complained that our main character like smiles just all the time. It's always no real expressions other than smiling most of the time.
Well, yeah, all the other characters have so many expressions.
Yeah, I think that's just why it's so glaring. I don't mind Youngster, but I want to be called that boy in shorts. He's just full of references to stuff. But yeah, I saw someone mention that maybe our character smiles so much because they're from Kanto, they're from Japan basically, they don't know the language enough to really know what's happening. And we've collected 10%. Oh, okay. The Aether Base on Route 16, Ula Ula. That's the next island maybe, or getting warmer? Okay. We're getting a lot. Oh, there's the old, that's the Pokemon Center we saw from before.
He's right behind it.
The Pokemon on this area, like this part of the upper part of Route 5, I think are mostly the same, but you can get Fomantis a lot easier. It's like a 30% chance because they are more common. Gotta fight both of these guys, so let's talk to the hiker first. He's gonna pop into the frame. So, what do you think of the largeness of my area? What?
What?
This game, more
Sir,
than
I'm
any
11.
other Pokemon game. This is hiker Gabriel. Okay, so yeah, a couple more trainers here. Ooh, well, I think I can do this. I know what to focus on. It might have stamina though. Man, I keep forgetting that we're leading with Wimpod, so I gotta take that free hit. But yeah, Sappy Sam can do this. One thing with Cutie Fly that I regret, or not regret, but I miss is that it's, because it's a little flying bug, I think that it's gonna be part flying, and then it doesn't, have that. But at the same time, I'd probably rather have it have that fairy typing because it makes it more unique and probably better off in the long run because it's got, a bunch of, it can resist drag, or it's immune to dragon, it resists a ton of different stuff because of that, so. Okay, I think we can do this. Don't really have anything that super effective against it on my Trumbeak, but we'll be okay. It has to kick me, which isn't doing too good. Normal flying is like, that's the standard regional bird typing that we've had since Pidgey, but I didn't realize that, it kind of helps you because you evens out the fighting weakness, so you don't have to worry about that, like most normals.
I pretty much found that my Ghastly is, made to fight Mudbray.
Oh!
Because it's immune to so many of its moveset.
It can roost. Because it can levitate, and then also doesn't it have, it can not be hit by a bunch of stuff. Do we want to roost? Because look at all this other stuff we can do. Maybe I'll get rid of Thief because I can relearn it, and it's one of the weaker moves that I have. I like having Flame Charge. So let's get Roost in case we need to heal. But you have to remember with that, it will lose its flying typing. Whoa, a large-scale trainer. But yeah, I'm a little worried about facing your future Haunter because it's like pretty much everything,
The comb.
Yeah, the comb. Forgetting, there's so many little things. But pretty much everything that I can throw out, Bulldoze, Stomp, Double Kick from Mudbray is not going to do anything. And you have your curse strats that I've heard so much about. I like, that
It helped a lot during the totem fight.
It was a move that I didn't really think. Whenever it takes your Pokemon's health, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. But it does.
Yeah, it carries some risk. It's kind of
But the fact that I think it is like a fourth of the health every turn that it takes away is like crazy cool. crazy good. In my case, my volume is large in addition to my area.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. He's a big guy, I guess, and he's, takes up a lot of space is what I was taken from that, but who knows what the developers were thinking. Okay, so I saw a TM up here. Make sure I don't drop off. There we go. Oh, I've already got that on Bernard. And that seemed like a pretty standard dark move. It's like 60 damage.
Also a girl to the left.
Oh, jeez. I'm trying to get that other thing, but yeah, that seemed like a move. I was like, why is it that special? But then it actually hits everything around you, so it's just flailing around.
Yeah.
Like a little stuffed bear would do. Okay. I'm so happy. It's awaiting my directions. I like when they remember when we met, or sometimes it's weird where they're like, it wants to smell the other Pokemon, it wants to admire your fashion, which is kind of endearing.
Yeah.
Alright, I went back and healed and swapped my Pokemon out because you warned me about this girl.
Here I go! Yeah.
She's gonna run and flail at us like a little stuffle. This is an Ace Trainer, and this might be the last one on the route here. Ace Trainer Alexis. My little niece is in the game.
Aw.
She's got, a Goomy! So I think we can get those in the jungle if it's raining. And I've got, my Hugabug here. 2 cute things that you wouldn't think would be really tough. Okay, Goomy's not that strong, but it is a dragon type, so I gotta not underestimate it just because it's a slug thing. Maybe I don't want to hit it.
So weird.
It's biding its time.
It's weird mucus.
I'm gonna
Dragon.
try to maybe paralyze it while it's doing that so I don't have to. Oh, don't you even sip my sap. Uh-oh, that's not good. Who could we sub in there that's gonna be able to take the hit? Let's try Barnaby. Just cause I was like, I wasn't expecting it to have Sap Sipper and just lick up those spores. Gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was Stun Spore, but
It just absorbed it with its weird mucusy skin.
Ugh. Okay, it's cute though.
Yeah, I actually really like that line. But I think in real life it would be real gross.
Slugs, just like randomly after it rains or different, like finding a slug on something. I think I had
finding one that's like as big as a hat would be like, no thanks.
I had a slug, like, I think I was hanging out with you at one of your family's like houses and we were sitting for a while and then I like got up and there was a slug on the back of my shoe. Or was that a caterpillar? I can't remember.
It was a caterpillar because then a toad came and ate it. And, like, we were on a porch and it came out of this hole and ate it.
Nature. Well, it's yelling at us and hitting us with its bad breath. It's spore-smelling breath. I don't know, paralyzed. Man, she's got a pretty tough little dragon there. Let's see if we can finish it off with a nice Brick Break. Or I could use Bide. It's almost done, though. I picture it being like, singing out as it tries to breathe breath on us. Okay.
There you go.
So 1 down. And Hugabug, ooh, it's probably getting pretty close to evolving here. I can't remember. Maybe the mid-20s is when it happens. I'm not ready. Not ready for any of them to evolve
But then
yet.
it'll have a cute scarf.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Who do we want? Ooh. I might start with Hugabug here, because I could probably paralyze this thing. I'm worried Sylveon is way too good of a Pokemon for this early of a trainer to have. And I do have Robble with me, so we do have a poison type, but I'm worried other than that. Like, I don't think we have much of an option against a fairy that can heal itself. Jeez, no, Hugabug! Just barely hung on. Okay, paralyze it. And
Infest it.
Better not have Sap Sipper. I don't think Infestation would do that much, but I could try it. I'm just gonna...
I just like things that will chip away at something even if your Pokemon
like your
faints.
favorite curse move. That's not gonna do much either, but at least it was supposed to be more effective. Oh, it is paralyzed. I could try to infest it while we're at it, because we are faster than it. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of setting
That's a present from Hugabug.
All its little Hugababies are fighting you. Yeah, I figured Hugabug wouldn't last very long. And look, it just healed. Jeez.
Yeah, but now it keeps going, right?
I was kind of just setting up to make sure I had a paralysis, on it so that I could get Robble in here, who definitely should be faster. And this is kind of risky, but I'm going to see if I can hit it with a Smog. It doesn't have the best accuracy.
There you go.
Oh, man, it's way too tough. Why does she have one so early? Well, you have one, but
Yeah.
it just has really good stats,
She
I
probably
think.
just pet it.
She pet it and loved it, and now she's going to destroy my team with it. I have a big fairy weakness. I'm really learning that here, because although, shouldn't we? Yeah, there we go. This is the perfect Pokemon. It's the fairy-killing lizard.
What?
Because it's fire and poison, so it, like, I think fairy moves only do 1/4 damage. I can't remember. It's like really, it resists the heck out of it. Yeah, it's like really bad against it. So hopefully, it might only do one, or no, it is 1/4. I have all the, I remember I told you guys, I wrote all, I got a big infographic that I can glance at to check that. So yeah, Salandit and Salazzle only take 1/4 damage from fairy moves. This might be the one to do it, despite not being very defensive. Gonna blow it up, and that'll barely do anything. Jeez, and it's gonna heal. We can't poison it, unfortunately, because it's paralyzed, and it just keeps healing all this stuff. I wonder what the best course of action. Oh, I know. I better stay alive, because I just realized what I gotta do to beat this thing. Come on, Robble, hang in there. I might actually heal Robble, because I know what I have to do to take it down. Oh wait, no, it's immune to dragon moves. I was gonna use Dragon Rage, or yeah, because I was like, that's a flat 40 damage. It'll just hit it for a good amount. It can't.
Oh, but it's immune.
It's immune because it's fairy.
Yikes.
This is the worst trainer, but by that I mean the best trainer. It's giving me so much trouble. But I think the paralysis is gonna help. It'll stall it enough where I think we could do enough damage to chip it away. And I've got a couple others in mind. I got Turnbuckle with me, who can resist fairy moves as well, being a fire type. I wonder why they did that, because fire types, they're pretty good. They got a good amount of weaknesses, so maybe that's why they had them resist fairy, but at the same time, I'm like, there's a couple other types that could use that a little bit more. But yeah, for some reason, fairies hate fire, which scares them away.
I know, like, in folklore stuff, fairies are sort of weak to iron and like other man-made stuff. Like, so maybe that's where the fire angle comes from.
Poison. It
I'm
just
not
felt like they
sure.
were throwing poison to bone because that type is not that great offensively, other than being able to poison stuff. I don't know what to do here. Do I want to bother to switch out and take a free hit, or should I just try to chip it down as much as I can?
Eventually, it'll run out of PP for the
Oh yeah,
draining kiss.
that's a smart tactic, but
It'll take a while.
This is what happens though when we're just have a big weakness in our team from one type. I just think Sylveon is like a really good Pokemon at this point in the game. You can get it very early if you've got your Eevee, and it just look how well it takes all these hits. Jeez, and it can heal itself, which is always handy. Sorry, Robble, just kind of wanted to keep you in as long as we could, and then okay. So who can take this task on and be successful? Maybe Turnbuckle. I did use my 1Z move, so I probably wasted it a little bit, but I'm gonna try Turnbuckle, see how it does. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna get real fast, even though I'm fast enough. I don't really need flame charges now that I think about it. Yeah, there we go. Turnbuckle, you're the one for the job. I should have known that a starter would be a little bit better off, but now it's starting to use Swift, so it's like, I know I almost ran out of PP for Draining Kiss, or did it? But it's gonna switch over to Swift, which probably does more now to a fire type anyways. We got it, okay. Jeez, I was worried there. I was like, are we gonna black out? And yeah, okay. Thank you guys for being patient with me. But now I know that I need a really strong poison or a strong steel type here. I'm trying to think, who would be maybe a wigged Diglett or a wigged Dugtrio. That's a good steel type.
It's over.
Finally. Yeah, she's guarding. This better be good, whatever she's guarding. I don't even remember. Did Barnaby even get in on this? Or maybe he was still hurt from... What did he do?
He was fighting Goomy a bit.
Oh, yeah, okay. Man, it was so long ago that I couldn't remember. Okay, so let's see what she was protecting so fiercely with her little Sylveon. Should be good, hopefully.
Nothing!
Well,
What?
I hope that's a hyper potion. I probably burned
what does
through
she
more.
mean?
Aw, I don't know.
Nothing!
She said I can't remember what she said.
She
was
said,
like,
here I go.
and then it's over and nothing. Okay, I'm gonna dodge these Diglets. Let's go heal and we'll finish the episode up by fighting though. No. We're gonna go, not Mallow. We're gonna go fight the 2 bonus trainers that you can fight after you defeat all the other trainers on the routes. Okay, so this time we actually do want to jump off the ledges and head all the way back, if you remember this from episodes ago, to the beginning of Route 5, because this guy should... So you're able to beat everybody on Route 5 at least, huh? Then I'll give you a little trial of my own. You think you're ready to take on my little trial? I've got a Z-ring myself, as you can see here.
Uh-oh.
I'd be happy to. You know he's tough when they ask you if you want to do it. I've heard that the latest batch of trial goers are a feisty lot. I've been looking forward to this. This old trial guide's little trial's about to start. They said that I could never be a trial captain, so I've got my own trial. He seems like a kindly elf or gnome. He's got a cool beard. Okay, he does have a Z-ring though. And a Slowpoke. Ooh. Uh-oh.
I like his stance too.
His little arms akimbo. He's just one tuck away from having the Team Skull symbol though. Let's see. I got Brutal Swing, but I don't know if we can take a Psychic move from this Slowpoke. There we go. Oh, come on, buddy. Hang on. Can you tough it out? Yeah, all right. I wonder if I should switch. This is, I want to let Bernard get some experience, so who can take water and maybe Bowie Louie? So yeah, maybe if he's got, I don't know if he's gonna have a water Z move or a if he has a psychic one. That's crazy. We haven't seen one of those before. Oh, here we go.
Well, now we find out.
All right, Slowpoke's powering up. It's gonna take a second for Slowpoke to realize that it's doing a Z move. Shattered Psyche. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's watch this. Oh no. Aw.
Oh no, it's
it's fragile little mind. It's okay. It's not too hurt. That was pretty cool though. That felt
scary.
Like more brutal than it needed to be. But now I want to see the ghost and the
all the Z moves are like
ones.
So dramatic.
They are pretty cool, but at the same time, I just feel bad for the Pokemon. How about, nobody here is really good against water. I think I'm just gonna stick it out with Bowie Louie, do as much damage as I can, and then whoever's jumping in next. I have a Pikachu with me, my Humungadunga's back, but at the same time, I don't want to switch in with Pikachu ever if I have to take that free hit, because not good with the defenses. Hopefully we get some Eevee in the meantime while we're waiting for that Raichu.
I feel like I need a few of those, because there's a lot of like mid stages I like.
I think you only get one though, is the problem. You might just have to swap it around, because you got some. You do that with your amulet coin and stuff already. But come on, Humungadunga, hang in there. You can do this. But yeah, because you love Haunter so much, you're probably not even gonna have a Gengar, right? You're just gonna.
No, I love Haunter.
That's a good way to keep Haunter and use it. Oh, Pikachu! I should have pet you more, and you would have maybe toughed it out. This is kind of a cheap way to get experience on a Pokemon, but I think Toboy is going to be a little faster, and I can get a bunch of EXP on this little pup. Oh, we have a dark move too, so I should just be able to fight it. Yeah, all right. Good job. They loosened it for you, but you still did good. There we go. And Bernard leveled up. I don't know when he's going to evolve, but it's probably not too long from now. Congratulations, you cleared a little trial. We've cleared so many trials so far, little and big. We're just going. The fact that there's 3 on this island's a little shocking, because you're just like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
That's the end of my little trial. Ooh-wee, you've got some solid skills, kid. Yep, I gotta concentrate.
Congrats.
I gotta concentrate more. I gotta congratulate you on this little win. Here's a reward for clearing my little trial. Oh, yeah, nature power. Okay, so I mix up a lot of these, but I think that might be. Seeing you young kids giving it your all like that, you all shine as bright as the sun over Alola. This may just be a volunteer position, but I'm sure glad that I decided to be a trial guide. I can't believe we took his money when he's volunteering.
Serving his community.
So Nature's Gift is the one that uses the berries to determine the power. I think this is the one that's like whatever terrain you're standing on, it does it differently. Something. I keep forgetting that we have the ability to glide on Charizard, so I was like, how are we gonna get back up the ledges? But there we go. I'm gonna stick with the team I got, and we'll go finish the episode by fighting one more trainer at the start of Route 8. Thank you guys for watching and being patient with us. I wanted to just knock out all the trainers that we could, get that all done so you guys got to see all that, and really make sure my team gained a few levels before we take on what is supposed to be a very difficult trial, but if my rival can do it, I can.
I did it in one try. I'm real proud of myself.
Yeah. And then we'll have a rematch, the tiebreaker rematch after that, so let's see here. There she is. Are we ready?
You beat all the trainers along Route 8? Then it looks like it's finally my time to shine. Now let's get this thing started, shall we?
Yes, please.
Then here I go! It's time for me and my Pokemon's Z-powered performance.
Ooh, I should have known if that guy had one, then this... Yeah, as long as she's not...
The other guy, like, warned you more.
The ace trainers, I'm going to have, like, a complex with Eileen here, because I'm like, oh no, I have these bad memories of the Sylveon being so difficult. But I think we'll be... Yeah, this won't be as tough, right? We got a little Wingull to deal with. It shouldn't be too bad. I do have a good rock move on Bernard, so this might do all right. We're definitely not faster, though. Oh no, it's got... Yeah. Bernard! Ah, it toughed it out. Man. I guess because of Fluffy, but it's like, we're in a bad position. The speed is lowered, so I don't think we're going to be able to do this still, though, so I might switch in. Because, yeah, I'm like, I doubt even with that speed lowering that would be able to take another hit. So, Bowie Louie, you're the one that, this is my designated, you know, switch in Pokemon, because it can take some hits, and it also isn't weak to too many things, just electricity and grass. There we go. Man, it crit me. That's what Air Cutter does, though. Okay. This might be... Oh, no! Bowie Louie, hang on! Yeah, good job, buddy. Finish it off with a song. Yeah, okay. That was close. Not the strongest move, but it did hit. There we go. Okay, Fearow. Ooh. Who can take a... I might save Pikachu and just make sure I've got him just in case. I'm going to try something here. But I'm just a little worried that if she hasn't used it hasn't used the Z move yet, though.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm setting up something here. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing, sort of. No. Oh, here it comes. Okay. Well, let's see. I hope Barnaby can take this. At least I got a more defensive one for a Supersonic Sky Strike. Whoa!
Whoa.
It's like a rocket. And it's eclipsing the sun.
Yeah, these always look so cool.
Yeah, geez. And it's gone. Okay. Should have known with the attack on Fearow. I was going to try to set up a sandstorm and then have Toboy ready with a very powerful, you know, rock tomb.
Oh,
and,
like powered up by it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it powers the moves up. It just makes it, yeah, so other Pokemon get hurt, and then he gets powered up by the special defense, at least. It wouldn't boost the attack, but it would make him a little bit stronger. Can we hang on here? It's slowed down, but I don't think we're going to be fast enough yet. We got to evolve first. Yeah, it's got Aerial Ace as well. Come on, buddy. Can you do it? Come on, my little pup. You need this. Yeah. After so many times getting knocked out in one hit, I'm really happy that Rockruff managed to do that. You're not going to the trial, but you did great. Here we go. We beat her.
My swelling feelings, they've fallen right to the bottom.
Don't be so overdramatic. I like how they actually put the Z-rings on the trainers that
Yeah.
have it, so they kind of warn you a little bit.
Well, that's the end of me and my Pokemon Z-powered performance. Thanks for taking part in the show. Take this with you as a souvenir.
Oh, yeah, okay. Kind of like that a little bit better than the other one. I think that's the one that kind of slams him down from the sky.
I bet you can find other full-force trainers like me on the routes of Alola looking for strong foes to take on in battle. Wouldn't it be fun to take a little detour and search them all out?
I think we have for the most part here. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Maybe subscribe if you haven't. Definitely check out any other series we got going on, especially, you know, if you like Danielle. I mentioned a couple times with The Last Guardian. We're having a lot of fun with that. We're most of the way through the game, I think. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more Pokemon and the trial ahead. Goodbye.
Bye!